with Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. Now, I'm obviously, as per usual, gonna let people have time to get back into the stream. We'll be continuing Rise from the Ashes. And, previously, we heard that there was a muffler hidden in the muffler of Miles Edgeworth's car where the murder took place. Now, see... Wait, where is it? So, I got a thing the other day. Where is it? It's down here, I think. I forget if I showed this or not. Did I? Well, in case I didn't. And I learned something new about it if I didn't. If I did. Alone in the Dark New Nightmare for PS2. Now, what I learned about this, which is kind of weird, the PS2 version is a PAL exclusive. Which is weird as fuck. However, the PAL version has the weird gimmick of it being the only version that has the characters lip sync to the dialogue in the game. However, the sound quality is of music is very like muddy, but it's not a deal breaker. It's like all about what your priority is. I also got to get the word out that my stream has started. Yeah, it's really weird that this version is PAL only. The PC version is probably the way to go if you don't care about the lip sync thing. And if it has to be on a console, then Dreamcast. Even the PS1 version has upside. Like every version of New Nightmare has an upside except for Game Boy Color. I guess Game Boy Color's upside is that it's weird that it's on the Game Boy Color. Alright. Let me see. Share, copy a link. There we go. And we live. Let me see. Margin streams. Folder notifications. Paste. Not Speed King's announcements. The fuck? Promote yourself. Hey! Yeah! I'm just, putting my stream link out before I start. We gonna get more Emma Sky. Let me see. Alright, we go. Is that everywhere? Is that everyone and everywhere? All at once? Everything and everyone all at once? Okay, here. Post. Go to self-promote, yes, scrubs. Nothing there. Nothing here, I think. No. Alright, I think I got everything covered. Yes, I got it covered. Alright, good shit. Then I'll just quickly do this. Wait, did I not? Hold on. Come on. Whatever. And this one. Boom chicka, boom chicka, boom chicka, boom. Alrighty then. Brought me a cup of coffee. My very child-friendly coffee mug. So how you doing, Kuriyami? Where the fuck did I put the controller? I'm such a scatterbrain. Oh, by the way, just so y'all know, in the future, we're gonna do Tekken first, but this is on the list for things. In my Discord, you can actually, find a list of games that I am currently, that's like on the list, prioritized over other games that I own. So let me see, so I don't forget anything, I'll just read y'all the list while I wait for a second longer before I start. Blah 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 blah, things already streamed. Upcoming stream games. Alright. We got Toomba, which is the next game. We got, well, Toomba Special Edition. We got the original Doom, which is the game after that. Good, my Final Fantasy X-2 videos are getting attention, which is nice. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Strider Arcade, the arcade version of Strider, is also coming up soon. The original Tekken, which is gonna be rough, I'm not gonna lie. Tekken didn't really get its gears going until Tekken 2. And Athena. Not Psycho Soldier Athena, not KOF Athena Asimaya, not her ancestor, Princess Athena. Her arcade version, not the NES game. Fuck no. Eventually I will, but arcade game first. And I've actually forgotten to add this to the list, so I'm gonna do it right now while I still remember. Yeah! Yeah! Crunchy, nice and crunchy. There we go. And Dead or Alive 1. Alright. I think we're ready, right? What do you say, Miles? Fuck you? Well, fuck you! Alright, whatever. Let's go. made for the streets. This bitch is definitely made for the motherfucking streets. She has like 1 million boyfriends all over the place. She leaks a slime trail like a slug every time she says hey. This bitch is made for the streets. 1,000,002 boyfriends. What is it?
A-block. This area is reserved for prosecutors.
Phoenix defense attorneys are relegated to Block B.
I dream of the day when I will be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B Block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright.
I'm not planning on giving up on my job that soon. Alright. We'll have 2 sexy-ass motherfuckers in the chat. Hope you have sexy-ass day, night, or evening, depending on your region. Alright. Examine. Examine. I believe that's the scientific term. To examine something. Alright. Alright, let's start presenting shit. I didn't open anything, right? I believe I've presented this before. Yes. Yeah, she does not give a fuck! Alright. Oops. Not what I intended to do. God damn, it's so warm in here! Alright, we trying to find something that has actual dialogue that we have not done already. And if not, we're just moving on to the next place. Like the next location. Yeah, SL line isn't over. We've gone over this. Oh fuck! Alright. Load. I found the thing. Alright. Slide. Just want to get this out of the way. Skip. Alright. Cool. Alright. The phone. Present the phone.
It was when I grabbed the chief prosecutor on the shoulder. She dropped that phone on the pavement.
That's when you heard her talking about the muffler, right?
Little did I know.
It was a trap. The red car's muffler and the prosecutor's red muffler. What was Miss Sky really trying to say, I wonder? Alright. Crime photo.
If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes.
So, you went straight to the scene of the crime.
I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime? In other words, 5 minutes after the crime? Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were.
Yeah. It's not that the chat is slow, it's that what you're seeing is on a delay compared to what is happening for me. That goes for everything that's live, by the way. It takes time for the signals to be sent. Because you're seeing my chat, basically. I should probably actually pull up my stream. I forgot that. There we go. keep an eye on my stream. There we go.
The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem.
Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time? Alright, we got something. Alright, she does not give a fuck about the shoe. The knife is just this shit again. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, lumino bottle. Nothing. She doesn't give a fuck. Alright. Talk? Yeah, SL9 incident.
That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth.
We're nothing to them. Disposable.
Disposable? To who?
2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence.
So, they didn't solve it?
On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed.
Executed?
Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred.
What? But the criminal was executed, right?
On the basis of evidence of a sort, made up evidence.
What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence?
The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job.
And you were one of those?
Myself and one other person you know well.
Wait, could it be?
Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Yeah, this motherfucker right here who thinks he's a cowboy.
Oops!
I mean, the police department security detail officer Jake Marshall.
Alright, Detective Marshall.
As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I.
You haven't forgotten SL9?
There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us.
Wait! Those lunches you sell!
There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that help me investigate.
She's made for the streets!
The Star's old boyfriends.
How many does she have anyway?
Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection!
So, Rookie?
What?
It seems like you're serious about investigating this case.
Yes.
Then you should take this Salisbury steak lunch?
I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat.
Received from Miss R. Excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood.
Miss Star? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his, are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister. It made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were.
Nothing more than that.
I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall. Why? It's my gimmick. It's my YouTube gimmick. And it's like, I could use a proper mic. There's a mic up here though, right here, as part of the VR headset, and I'm using it as a stupid gimmick. That's all. I know! It's supposed to! That's the point! Oh, that looks good! Let's see. Ingredients? Meat.
She must mean beef. She probably just wrote it generically.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
Of course, as a scientist, I have to check what additives she used.
Go to town.
Huh? It says here, hours of sweat and labor. So that's why the sauce is so salty.
Ooh. Anime food always looks delicious? Yeah.
Wow! My mouth is watering. I can almost hear the sound of steak frying on the grill.
No doubt it's all cold and tough by now.
No, I'm sure it's delicious. Miss Star put her heart into making this.
So long as she didn't put any other organs in there. Ew, what the fuck were you insinuating there, Phoenix? Because of shit like that is why I can never watch Food Wars. I just get kind of angry because I can't eat it. Alright, this might be fun. Alright, nothing. Wait, what? No. Have you ever seen Food Wars, by the way? Okay. Anything new? No. Alright, that's what I thought. You're fucking useless. Alright, let's go. Looks like Miss Sky is in questioning.
I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How dare you kill him in 2 places at the same time? Can you imagine?
How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Gant say that arrested a suspect in the police department murder?
Let's come back later.
Alright. Alright, let's check on the guy who always does image training. This will be fun. Alright. Criminal Affairs Department. Hey! We just started. Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. Alright, Mila, you didn't miss much, but this is what you missed. The lunch lady told us that, there's a cover-up on the SL9 case that happened years ago, where the perpetrator, or like, the guilty person, he was arrested and he was, executed. However, there was no decisive evidence. So they fabricated false evidence to convict him. And then over time, one by one who worked on that specific case just disappeared. Either they got demoted to being a patrol officer, or they got fired, or they just disappeared. Her and the dude who thinks he's a sheriff, or pretends to be a sheriff, Jake Marshall, they're investigating that case still to this day together. Because they both worked on that case. And then after she saw that I was serious about investigating DL9 as well, or SL9, sorry, as well, since it's connected to this case, she gave me this to bribe Jake Marshall to make him help me. That is all. That's what you missed. Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here.
Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department.
Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot.
It makes my head hurt.
Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene.
Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead.
I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. Alright, we have to. What is he doing now? Yeah, you're good. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. I know. The killer used dry ice. If you put it by the door, the room could be sealed shut. This is good. For sure. He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. Alright. These are detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expect. Guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Alright. Blue Badger. So this is the police mascot, is it? The Blue Badger. The future star of the police department.
The design's a little changed from the one outside.
Well, the dancing Blue Badger, trademark, is still under development, you see.
You have it trademarked?
Absolutely, it's cutting-edge stuff, very now. I showed this doll here to my daughter and she burst into tears. Don't show her the moving mock-up outside and you'll give her nightmares. Wait, this is old stuff. Alright. What is he doing on his computer instead of doing his job this time? That must be the chief of detectives. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Detective killed in the evidence room? Tell no one outside the police department? No! I told that old lady at the restaurant everything! Someone's getting a demotion. He's pretty fucking ass at his job. He's really ass at his job. Alright, let's look at the entrance. We haven't been at the entrance for a while. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday.
The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring.
I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all.
So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is.
She's like a kid at an amusement park.
Ooh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look.
Alright. The blue badger is still writhing around today.
The blue badger is still writhing around today.
That was my bad. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday.
Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty.
Alright. Anything new with these guys? Look, the patrolman is saluting that other guy. He must be a detective. You idiot! What were you thinking? Where's your head? Sir! It's right here, sir!
I guess he wasn't saluting. He was showing the detective where his head was.
They make a good pair. Hey, oh, hey, ah, where's her head at? Where's her head at, head at, head at, head at? Sorry, I had to.
Mr. Wright? Do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
Okay, this is old. This is old.
I always get excited when I come to a police station.
Why's that?
Just feels like I've jumped into a movie.
Huh?
You know, with all the police and criminals.
Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting.
Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust.
Sorry about that. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Alright, here we go. What about this?
The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign.
Nice slogan.
I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets.
I don't think it's that kind of campaign.
What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar.
I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Alright. Let's go where we're supposed to go. Well, first, we go here, I think. Oh, actually, I'm wrong. Alright, guard station. Boom! Alright, Malai, you're about to hear your favorite theme again. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
So, beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime?
It sure seems that way. Oh. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly. So imposing. It's hard to think straight.
If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who he is already.
My man's drinking on the job. Dude, look at this.
Look, on the floor, a lasso.
Looks like it's set up to trap something.
A trap? Here? Wait, I know! Maybe so someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed.
You sure have an active imagination. Alright.
This swinging door makes the place look like a kind of saloon.
But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way.
Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch!
I'd say I'd be more of a yeah myself.
Yipes! Yipes! These sure are prickly. They must be the real deal.
I would think just one big one would be sufficient.
These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually.
How so?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her.
I'm not sure I see the resemblance.
It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity.
Alright.
There's a security guard uniform hanging here.
Looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What's that called again? A punchy? A paunchy? A pinchy? I know, a poochie. Wait, maybe that wasn't it.
It's a pawn show, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. I think he has a drinking problem. Just like maybe, possibly, perhaps.
Texas.
That's how he would say it, because he's not a real Texan. He's just like, he's pretending. The evidence room is behind that door.
Let's just walk in. It won't open.
You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
Yeah. There's a blinking light below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there.
Alright. Is that all? I believe I'm done pixel hunting. All right.
Texas.
There we go. This place is charged with frantic energy, as always. Please!
Huh? Wasn't that...
One steak lunch, please! Oh, it's you! Detective Gumshoe? Now it's no time for chit-chat, pal! I'm a busy man! What I really need is a steak lunch for Lunchland!
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence. The criminal? You mean You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal. All I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly.
Wait! Don't leave!
If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later.
He ran off to the evidence room.
Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Alright. Let's go to the guard station real quick. Yeah, nothing. Not yet. Not yet. Alright. We're finally getting somewhere. Criminal affairs. And detention center. Booyah! Alright, let's go. Alright, any bets? Anybody got any guesses towards who they arrested as a suspect for the murder in the evidence room? It's obviously not Lana Skye, because we have her, she's charged for a different murder that happened at the same time. Who do you think they arrested as a suspect? Any guesses? The moment I press X, we'll find out. Mala, Kuriyami, any guesses on the suspect? Y'all don't need to know their name. Actually, this might be helpful. Miles, Gumshoe, Emma, Lana. So Angel Starr, Jake Marshall, Bruce Goodman, Damon Gant. That skinny fucking policeman guy is a person we've seen. And who else? Damon? Alright, Damon, the police chief. Alright.
Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go too far down that road just now. Things will just get confusing. Hey, Nil, how you doing? What's up?
What was that?
Sir, this is what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator. I'd say I was the perpetrator against, sir. That's what I'd say. Hi, greetings, sir.
Wait, I know who you are.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief. Sir, I've got your report, sir.
Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center?
No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir.
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report?
No, sir! How should I say this? Wait, he isn't. Is he? How you doing, Nil? You an Ace Attorney fan? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't. Did you? Look at his hand, by the way. Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir!
What? What?
Now this is an unexpected turn of events. Alright. Smile for the camera. Poor Officer Meekins. I think he knows he's being watched. This guard monitors visitors room. Seeing a fellow patrolman in here must make him worry about his own fate in life.
No comments from the peanut gallery.
Alright. It's tradition, I have to. Officer Meekins, have a look at this. Go ahead, sir! Laugh! Laugh at me, sir! Ha ha. Huh? I know what you want to say! You're just going to tell me how she has one just like it!
Me? Why would I?
I know, sir! I know! I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges! Nowhere! I'm alone! All alone! Is that so wrong? Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir! Is he talking about those badges on her coat? I'd like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory.
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hi! That's it, sir! That's it! That's it!
That's what?
My head was blank until this very moment! But, sir, now I remember! I remember, sir! You mean you remember what happened? Correct! That card! That card was the cause of it all!
This ID card?
Exactly, sir! That's exactly it! Nothing could be more exact, sir! Nothing! I'd better pry into this one a little deeper. Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir, really sorry, but I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir?
He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright.
It takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. Officer Meekins, this is for you. I'm scared of knives, sir! It's okay, I just wanted you to look at it. That's it, sir! Last night, sir, that's the one! It was an apple, sir! In my dream, sir! And I was being peeled!
On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife.
He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. He dreamed that an apple was peeling him. Yeah, passing the buck to Edgeworth. He's too stupid to know anything about anything, for the most part. But I'm still gonna... Fuck! Alright, let me just do this, and I'll There we go. Hey! Why do you have that? That's... From the day. It was taken at the prosecutor's office.
The day that Detective Goodman's body was found in the trunk.
So this means This means I'm a free man! Innocent! If this is a dream, sir, then I hope I never wake up! If this is a dream, you'd better wake up right now. Officer Meekin. Yeah, okay. He doesn't give a fuck! Yeah, it's just the same knife thing with the apple dream, alright? Same thing. Same thing. Alright, alright. Let's get into some talking. Day of the crime. Sir! I'm a patrolman with the General Affairs, sir! Sir! How? I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, and so went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room.
That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Yeah! What the heck is this guy doing?
So, what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days?
Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir! So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir! A bandage on his hand? Just like Miss Sky.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir! If you have to label me as perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim! I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well at that. Oh, yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So, you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny apartment, devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives.
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Whoa! You say, sir?
Don't you think you should just confess?
But sir! Sir! But there was nothing I could do!
Nothing you could do?
Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir! And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious!
The next thing you knew, you were...
Huh? Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir! All alone! Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared!
What? What?
Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir! Oh, the shock! Oh, the sorrow, sir! Can you imagine how I felt?
The victim's body disappeared? That's some story.
Yeah, that's, that's something. Alright. I believe now we can go to, the guardhouse. Police department entrance. Guard station. Not yet? Underground parking lot? No. High Prosecutor's Office.
Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday.
And I'm sure it'll be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here.
I'm sure he's off doing important investigations.
I hope that's what he's doing. I guess we'll have to come back. Old. 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 Old dialogue. Old dialogue. Skipping old dialogue. Yeah. Skip, skippity, skip, doo-dah. Is this old? Yes, it's old. Sturu Samurai. Skippity, doo-dah. Skippity, doo-dah. Okay, there's nothing that's... No. Alright. Oh! Alright. Ladder? Separate? No? Alright, we're done here. Alright, I guess we're not done with Meekins quite yet. Detention center. Wait, hold on. Maybe I need to go here. No, I do not. Alright, detention center. Alright, bandaged hand. That was not it. Maybe this? What was it to make him start talking again? I forget. On a cell phone? Parking lot floor plans? Maybe? Yada yada yada. We've gone over this already. Shoe? No, not the shoe. Knife. Oh, the fuck, I just did it. Luminol. No. Lunch. Okay. We've already gone over this. The exact same dialogue, I can tell. What was it again? Parking stop? No. He's too stupid to even know, like, what most of this even is, I think. The note? I'm trying to remember. Underground parking lot? Entrance? Criminal affairs, maybe? No? Guard station. I guess. I don't know. Is anything updated? No, 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 no. What am I missing? I forget. I forget. Oh, fuck me! I haven't done the thing I was supposed to do, like, immediately over here. Never mind, I did. No, I take it back. What the fuck do you want? Steak lunch.
You'll give that to Jack. Jake, you'll give that to Jake just like I asked, won't you? You and Marshall, Officer Marshall, you, are you going out? Jake and I are cooperating on investigation, that's all. We're just putting the past to rest. Thank you!
Alright, that was all. Which was, like, mostly repetition. Crime details! Can you tell me what it is you do remember? You do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I enter the evidence room and asked... Sir, I enter the evidence room and asked him out to show me his ID card!
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir! That's what I've been trying to tell you! So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me!
What?
Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now! So I whooped and leapt at him! Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him? Do unto others before they do unto you! My own father's words, sir!
What happened then?
Well, aye, sir! Everything went white. When I awoke, I was here. here. Right.
So, Officer Meekins, why was it they arrested you?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know the Detective Goodman, and the victim, whom he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's it, sir! That's what I wanted to say! That is, I did say something along those lines! Ah, thanks, Blue! I appreciate it! How you doing? That is, I did say something along those lines! I've never voice acted in something, but I would love to. Though obviously I have my limits and I'm not exactly a professional.
Huh? But you still ended up here?
They told me it had to be him, sir! On that day, at that time! Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room! That's what they said! But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
From the security camera. The crime! My crime! The crime I swore to step out! It's there! It's me! It's on tape! You think I could be a professional? I really appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, fuck. I just to cut my teeth on something, and even for the fun of it, if anyone was making like an indie game or anything that needed voice acting, I'd fucking do it for free.
And you... And you waited until now to tell us this?
I'm sorry! Really sorry, sir! I'll hand over my badge! I don't deserve it! Not for me, but I am bringing exposure to the series to where I can. I have played all of the series except for, the crossover with Professor Layton. That's the only one I have not played. And I played the fan translation of Edgeworth too, but I'm looking forward to play the official translation. No thanks. I have my own. Well, guess we'd better go check out the crime scene. Part of what I like to do on my channel is kind of introduce the audience to both a form of video game history lesson along with me, or simply just, I don't know, me sharing shit I like. Yeah. You're an Ace Attorney fan, I assume, since you asked? A fellow Ace Attorney fan, I should say. No, thanks, I have my own. Well, I guess we better go check out the crime scene. Alright, now we move to... Now we move towards the... Oh, yeah, I remember.
Hey, Mr. Wright! Look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives desk.
It's Police Chief Gant. And you're sure this is all, You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, Garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine? I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal? Oh, speaking of Edgeworth. I got this. Some people find his voice acting cheesy. Awesome streamer. Thank you, Mala. Yeah, what's a lot of off-put... What I know is off-putting to some people is they don't like the fact that I bother trying to do the female voices. While I'm kind of like, what am I supposed to do? Read them like this? Well, you see, Phoenix, I feel very sad right now because my sister is like a cactus with poking stuff. Or I could be like, even though it sounds ass, I can be like, well, you see, Phoenix, this is kind of like my sister with an armor around her and prickly like this cactus. You know, like, do something, anything, right? Even if it's just like a shitty, like, oh, well, hello there. Like, I don't give a fuck. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. Miles Edgeworth in the chat. How are you two places at once? How are you two places at once? Yeah, I need an updated autopsy report, please. The chief of detectives looks a little flustered. No, sorry. Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much? I'm the real. All right. I'm sorry. Someone called. I'm the real. That's my Edgeworth voice. Like snobby with pronouncing a lot of letters in a British fashion, but overall speaking American. Like that trying to sound classier kind of thing. By the way, Edgeworth is like my favorite character. Oh! No. Oh, ho, 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 Chief Gant. Reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
Alright, there we go. I love this guy right here. This guy. Every time I examine him, it just goes even more. I fucking love Miles Edgeworth, bro. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. I know. The killer used a cassette tape. What a crafty trick. That gunshot was a fake. This is good. No one will expect... This is good. No one will expect a cassette tape in this day and age. He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. Alright. What's the chief doing this time instead of his job? Oh, Oh, sorry you had to see that. Yes!
What exactly did the chief of police want you to do?
Well, you see over there, that's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here?
Of course not. Well, except for this.
What? You kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item. Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case. Objection! Gumshoe, start your investigation or I'll cut your salary. Better make a note of that just in case. You back? Aye. Yeah. Miles Edgeworth dropped by. It was fascinating. It was like I was seeing two of them at the same time. A half-written document dating back to the 22nd of February can only be submitted to the Chief of Police. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Alright. Wait, Lost item report. Date lost, 21st of February, named Bruce Goodman. ID, 5... fuck, was it 9? Item lost, status report. What I'm gonna do now, because I want to make sure I don't accidentally skip a bunch of dialogue, is this. Alright, it's tradition! We have to! It's necessary! We have to! Phoenix's obsessive compulsive disorder of presenting everything in his pockets is canon. I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Oh, sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there. The busy one.
The guy who can't sit still? Does he mean Detective Gumshoe?
Either him or the dancing blue badger. Nothing. Fuck all, nothing. I'm gonna assume he's gonna say no to everything, but just in case I remember incorrectly, I'm doing it. Oops. Was that the last one? Alright, the badger. It's important. So who's your favorite Ace Attorney character, out of curiosity? I'm a big fan of Miles, Dick, Francesca, Von Zeeks, Susato. Alright, let me see. Okay, just checking if everything... Your favorite so far is Phoenix, right? Phoenix is pretty cool. It's pretty funny. Very unpopularly, I am not fond of Emma Skye. There's nothing wrong with her as an adult. I just find her kind of obnoxious as a teenager, like as a helper, I mean. Which does not give me points. I love how I dropped by 2 views the millisecond after I said that. That's fucking hilarious. But I know she's very popular. I'm not a big fan of Gant either, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna, like, shortcut them during my stream. Nothing. It's so fucking funny, considering how popular Emma Sky is in the Ace Attorney community. How my YouTube view count just happened to drop by 2 the millisecond I finished the sentence that I wasn't a big fan of Emma Sky. I don't mind when she's a grown-up. I don't. Alright, nothing. Alright, let's get down to business. Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Hey, Eddie, how you doing?
Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yep. Well, they've had no end of trouble with that boy since last year.
You mean the incident on Gourd Lake?
It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right? Righto?
Von Karma.
A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence.
Wait! I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
Wait, what?
It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf, too. I mean,
They're being the prosecutors, I assume?
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this?
No, Righto. I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it.
I wasn't expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets, can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut.
Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier?
Huh? You saw that? Whoops!
I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do.
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Well, I never thought the day would come when Righto asked me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room.
Now, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man?
Huh?
Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content, knock yourself out.
Just goes, it just goes to show, you never know until you ask.
And for you here, you can borrow this.
Huh? Hey! This is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir! It's an honor!
You just
What the? Okay, I need a drink. I lost the voice for a second. Hold on.
You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks.
Whatever. Close enough for now.
It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID.
You seem happy.
Yes, sir! Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir!
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Alright. Detention center. Has it updated? Alright. Hold on. He's got nothing. He's too fucking stupid. Got it. Now, we go to the criminal affairs. Then we go to the police department entrance. And then we go to the guard station. Alright. I think? Yes. The evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha! The card reader is turned off, see?
What is that security guard thinking?
Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my bambina sky so gray?
Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him?
What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my salute.
We here to investigate the crime scene?
Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest, that's better than a sheriff's badge. That's better than a sheriff's badge of these parts.
Yeah?
Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's waiting.
Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions?
Sorry, cowboy, I got no mind to tangle with you hombres.
You're busy then?
Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres.
A leather jacket, leather pants, and a leather...
Those are pants. Those are chaps. And that's a poncho up there.
Aha! A poncho! It sure looks cool, but the name is a little silly.
Alright.
This cactus sure is prickly. It must be real.
Best keep your distance from Billy there. You're liable to get hurt.
Billy? The cactus has a name?
Billy, you're wearing your cowboy hat on your hand.
My rawhide cowskin 10-gallon hat. I just picked that up, but Billy took a fancy to it.
Looks like he got stuck on the spines and he couldn't get it off.
Look at this swinging door, just like a Wild West saloon.
Sorry, partner, but we're closed for the day.
Huh?
Y'all get along home now.
I think Officer Marshall really wanted to be a Wild West bartender.
I always wanted to say that.
Alright. And no, I'm not trying to have a legitimate accent. My accent is trash on purpose because he's a poser.
You sure have a lot of monitors in there.
There's 8 cameras in the evidence room and all. 1 for each section.
Which monitor shows the section where the crime took place?
Why do cattle sit before the rains come? It's not for man to know.
Unless you're the security guard responsible.
We're not gonna address this drinking problem? Alright. Oops.
Look, on the floor, it's a lasso.
Looks like it's set up to trap something.
I just wrote me a stare with this here lasso.
What?
It was a bellowing boo, pal, boo.
Detective Gumshoe, I presume. Alright, let's talk. No, hold on! We got new evidence.
The sheriff's back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand.
This is neither wild nor west here.
Aha! Aha! But that and this are 2 different things entirely.
I guess so? Huh? I'm lost.
Looks like we'll need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. Alright, before... I'm not gonna give him the lunch yet.
I was wondering if we could talk to you?
Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wide prairie. Like a gunslinger loading his 6-shooter, I say a little prayer.
Was that all? What was that all about, Mr. Wright?
I think he was just too hungry to talk.
You're just saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about either.
Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation. Pronto. Fuck.
I was wondering if we could talk to you.
Okay, it's the same shit. Alright, I'm gonna give him the fucking meat. Here we go.
That smell. Reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
Yeah, Miss Star.
What's this?
What? What's wrong?
A filet steak lunch. A filet steak lunch. I see. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
All right, Bambina, you win.
Finally, it seems like...
He's willing to talk. Officer Marshall, you're in charge for security from the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job and I'm grateful for it.
Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us.
Oh, that poor little doggy. Poor guy, keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly.
He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know?
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed Zippy.
No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system?
I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know?
Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a raw-eyed wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved in the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
There are some things you are better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago? The day of her case?
That's right. The evidence transferals.
Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too.
I know maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be.
Here's the secret.
One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
Plus the card reader by the door.
The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
So this is the ID card record.
Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on the record just now. I've seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about?
We keep only evidence from assault cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So what happens to the evidence after 2 years?
Goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever, dead. Never to be reopened again, never to be reinvestigated.
And that happened to SL9 2 days ago.
See this? This is the victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot.
The number on this is 5842-189.
Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. Look, the fourth number is a perfect match.
It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing.
What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room?
But wait, what did Officer Meekins say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me! If he had his ID card, then why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins?
All right, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record.
I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here.
The sheriff's back in the Wild West, didn't place much faith in evidence.
Yeah, he's still doing this. Really, bro? Alright. Because I've got so much evidence that I've never had the opportunity to present to him, so... Sure is my fuck about evidence, blah 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 blah, yada yada yada. Alright. No? Please update my autopsy report. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here.
So this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard.
Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me.
Whoa! She slapped him.
Sorry. I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So, is it true what I heard?
Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true.
So, Chief of Police can't. Will loan anyone $50? Even me?
Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
Just for today?
Boss for a day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day.
Gee, thanks.
First of all, you'll want to have this.
I'll be right back. I just have to go to the bathroom. I won't be long. You can look at some Edgeworth cake while you're waiting. Right there. If that's your thing. Or actually, let me see. What does it look like if I do this? Nah. Like this. There you go. I'll be right back. I will not be long. I will be bringing my phone, so I'll still be in chat. what time I have left. Ugh. But the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm getting the fuck out of here before I start investigating. Move! Because I need to see... Underground parking lot. Absolutely nothing! Also... detention center. Hey! Is he too stupid? He's too stupid. Yeah, I thought so. I thought I remembered something like that. Yeah, thanks for dropping by, Mila. And for anyone, Mila Gaming 4K streams a lot of fighting games, Tekken 8 mostly. He also has like Mortal Kombat on his channel, Street Fighter. He also has a protagonist series that he does from now and again, where he plays as the protagonist of a fighting game through the arcade mode, so you get their story. Looking forward to his Twisted Metal video. Let's see. Which isn't gameplay-wise a fighting game, but it is kind of presentation-wise a fighting game. Alright, Criminal Affairs, to go back into the evidence room. Entrance. Guard station. Alright, here we go. Gumshoe. This is one of my favorite characters. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's present this to him immediately. Would you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing.
Ah, I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa!
What is it?
That second number.
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth!
What?
The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
Alright, we got more information. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? Boom! We got Bruce Goodman and Miles Edgeworth now.
Allow me to say one thing speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing!
That's fine.
You bet it's fine, pal.
Alright. Alright, Gumshoe. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so.
Detective Goodman's note and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised out of everyone.
Because of SL9, the SL9 connection?
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know. 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
Why would evidence from that case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case.
Yeah, this again. Fuck! Alright, there we go.
That's the photo that Miss Star took.
Anything you can tell us about it?
That Miss Star is quite the lady. Why, I remember it was winter. I was 16. She was the only one who ever got me to talk about what happened.
16? That's how old I am now. I wonder what happened.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe wore a trench coat in high school, too. So they went to school together. Do you think she was still made for the streets back then? Yeah. This is a switchblade thing. Alright, here we go.
This is my crowning achievement. My masterpiece, you might say. Boy, art is always misunderstood, pal.
Art?
You was dancing proudly on the day of the award ceremony. But there were a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony. So they took the blue badger away for a while.
Really? Why?
Oh, they said it was shameful or something like that. Shameful! I toiled night and day.
I sympathize with Detective Gumshoe, but I can see why they moved it.
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife? Huh. What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Oh, wait! I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it! Someone who must have had grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Hey, that's it!
Yeah. It's old dialogue, all of it. Fuck it. Anything new on this? No, this is old too. Alright, let's get down to business. Oops.
So, Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day?
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you are boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again.
I'm adamant, though! I'm going to take control and put this case to rest! In my own evidence locker, pal!
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course! I am a detective after all! They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal!
Only you can open?
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right?
They're trying to figure out who is responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
That case?
Yeah, the case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth.
Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case.
This place is more high-tech than you think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it.
Using their ID card?
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprints?
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coated with a fingerprint. So the only locker we can open is our own.
Funny, they look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handle, see?
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor. And if the wrong person touches it,
Zap! You get a shock.
that's what happened. My hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprints locks. Now that was a bloody and violent case.
Violent? So it was a murder?
A serial killing.
Serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all.
But the killer made a mistake. And Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago?
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight. And started the rumor mill.
Rumors? About forged evidence?
It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
So, that switchblade knife?
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself? Alright, this is where I'm gonna have to stop now. I'll finish up this part and do what I believe will be the trial next week. Probably Thursday, we'll see. Because my wife and daughter will be coming home from work in kindergarten any moment now. So with that, it's time for me to go. So, I want to give shout-outs to people who dropped by. Nil, Malaya Gaming 4K. Check his channel out. He's a streamer who does fighting games for the most part. I also want to shout out Kuriyami, has like really fucking good like Kingdom Hearts content. He does like challenge runs and stuff. He's got like level 1 Kingdom Hearts stuff like from different games in the series. He's got some Dark Souls stuff. And he's also currently is working on Final Fantasy X-2 and discovering the sauce that is within that game and its job system. I would also like to thank Blue and Miles Edgeworth for dropping by. And I'm forgetting someone. Hey, Padno! Hey, Padno! And, Eddie Mason. But there's a new person who dropped by today. Anyway, if I forgot you, I'm sorry. But I would like to thank everybody who showed up today. And we'll continue directly from here, from Rise of the Ashes, immediately. Yeah, Pat, no, you came out right when I was gonna call it. I'm sorry. Normally my stream is like an hour longer, but unfortunately I got kind of delayed before I got to start the stream. I did drink up my coffee. It's not cold as fuck, right? No, it's not. Alright, so anyway, after I do finish up this case, I'll be playing my favorite game of all time, Tomba. And then Doom, and then we'll see. However, I also have a Discord where you can keep track of what I'm streaming currently, when I stream, and what streams are on my shorthand. I will be streaming more games from this series. I just generally don't put games from the same series back to back, because if a viewer of mine isn't a fan of a specific franchise, they don't have to wait like a year until I go on to something else. That's kind of what it is, mostly. I'll put my Discord link in the chat, though, in case anybody wants to join it. Even if it's just to see, I also have a menu where it's a list of games that are possible for me to start streaming, basically, and you can give me suggestions based on that. And I also need to update that menu because I got a lot more. It's not just like things that's been re-released. I have like a ton of old consoles and physical versions of games. Like I got DOA 1 for PlayStation 1, I got SNES and all kinds of shit. Okay, this Margin Crucifix is Dan. Copy link. And then put this right here. Bada bing, bada boom. And anyway, yeah, it's time for me to get off. So, I hope all y'all who showed up today having a sexy-ass day, night, or evening, depending on your region. And this is Majin signing out. Peace. Peace the fuck out.